So I was pushed into living healthy and focusing on my health after my diagnosis with colon cancer about 14 years ago, where I went through my surgery. They had to remove 4 inches of my colon and also had to do chemotherapy. I did chemotherapy 12 sessions for 8 months. After my chemotherapy, I sat with my oncologist and I asked her, what next? She said, you're free, you're cancer free, go live your life. But I felt like that's not enough. So that's the moment whereby I told myself I need to educate myself in terms of cancer prevention. But unfortunately, the food we have can be toxic. There's environmental pollution. It's not organic. You don't know where it's growing from. You don't know the water they're using, the pesticides. So as much as we say the food can help us, you have to make sure it's organic, which is not the case. And so I'm saying we need to arm our bodies and feed right. And that's why I felt it's important for me to empower my people. Because Barassa, and the reason, what can I say? I mean, it's taken me roughly almost 2 years to get this brand out. And the reason why I felt that it was important for this to happen is through my cancer journey. After being diagnosed with colon cancer about 14 years ago, and after my chemotherapy, after my surgery, I was given the clean bill of health. But after I had a meeting with my oncologist, I asked her, what do I need to do going forward? And she's like, just live your life, just move on. And I felt like I needed to be given more tips on how to prevent the cancer from coming back, because I kept on asking myself, there's a reason why this cancer happened. Maybe it's through my diet, my nutrition. Yes, they say 5% is genetic, but 95% is really your lifestyle. So that is something I told myself that I need to learn about cancer. So I immersed myself into knowledge, into research, into personal stories, educated myself regarding cancer and cancer prevention. So some of these brands are what I've been taking in terms of the product. I've been consuming this product for the last 10 years, of course, knowing the benefits. For example, if I talk about the Irish sea moss, this is very beneficial for energy and immunity. And we know cancer, it's about your immunity being low. So this is something to improve your immunity and also protect you. So even scientific studies have shown that Irish sea moss actually help you with cancer prevention. So I've been consuming this for the last 10 years. And also when it comes to bladderwrack and burdock and Irish sea moss, it's a combination of these two. I know it's going to be very foreign in Kenya, but again, this is something also that's shown scientifically to be very effective when it comes to detox, when it comes to cancer prevention, when it comes to immunity, when it comes to joint health, when it comes to skin health, and also gut health. So again, this is something also very good for that. And also we have the burdock root. Also again, this is very good for anti-inflammation. As you know, cancer is about inflammation. So again, it helps you with anti-inflammation. It also helps you with gut health. A lot of us are complaining about our tummy. Even when you talk about cancer, colon cancer, a lot of it is also with gut. So this helps also with your gut health and also skin health for the ladies. So some of these supplements are all organic, been used for ancient of years in the Japanese culture. For example, the Japanese culture still consume this with their food to help with digestion and also with their skin. And also scientific studies have also shown that bladderwrack is also very good for prevention on prostate cancer. And so these are some of the things I'm bringing to Kenya, because I believe it's very important for us to empower our consumers, to empower Kenyans in terms of cancer prevention, because no one really is talking about cancer prevention. It's all about treatment. Even the doctors are not going to talk about prevention. They'll talk about treatment because that's how they make their money. So this better living, it's really a movement to empower, to educate in terms of living a better life. And when it comes to better living, of course, it encompasses so many things. It's not just about supplements. It's about what you see, what you read, what you think. So better living will be doing so much more than just supplementation. We'll be having events, curative events, functions, whereby it talks about really just your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. And it's really about adding I keep on saying it's about adding life to your years and not years to your life, because it's about living well and also living better. And so all this, I keep on saying, is the secret of longevity, because we all want to live longer. We don't want to die. And so that's why I did launch Better Living. Really inspired by my healing, because through healing, I'm here by the grace of God, and through the things I've been doing, and really rooted in nature, because this is all natural. You have this one is coming straight from the sea. I mean, it's a seaweed. You have bladderwrack, is a seaweed. You have burdock, which is a root. All these are organic and very good for your body. I think it's important for us to go to nature, because nature is healing. I mean, we have so many things we get from nature. Remember our grandparents, our grandfathers, they used to go kwa shamba, wanatoa, what is it called, leaves, and then wanasiaga, you know, very, very big in terms of herbal. And that's really where medicine started coming from. It really started from nature, and it started from our old ancestors. But of course, with quick money, big pharma, they want to make money faster and quicker. So they tend not to focus on nature, because with nature is abundance, anyone can access it. But with medicine, of course, you have to pay so much more, and that's where money is. And even if you look at these supplements, you won't have big pharma pushing for it, because they know it's a natural thing. You can get it from the sea, you can get it from the soil, as long as you cultivate it and it's organic. And my feeling is why nature is important, because our bodies and our environments, they have the power to heal us. God and also our bodies, they have that strength and natural strength to heal us. We just have to feed it the right things. If cancer can be formed by the body, also healing can happen in the body, but you have to give it the right supplements, the right nutrition for it to be healing. And instead of us waiting for falling sick, instead of us waiting for medicine, I think this is something that really helps, because it takes longer. Yes, it's not going to be quick. With any herbal supplement or any herbal remedy, you have to take a longer time. You have to be consistent, but it works. And it's affordable and it's accessible as long as it's done right. And there's power in nature. We came from nature. We'll go back to nature. So why not use nature as a tool for healing you and assisting you in terms of living a better life? So each of this, like this one is gonna last you for 1 month. If you take 3 a day, first thing in the morning, and it goes for 3,000 Kenya shillings. In other places, it's gonna be more expensive. And make sure it's more affordable in terms of the packaging, because the packaging, again, is economical friendly, it's environmental friendly. It's also able to, it's resealable, so you tear it up and you're able to reseal it for storage. But I think investing 100 Kenya shillings every day for your life to prevent you from falling sick, for giving you energy in terms of bone health. A lot of ladies go for cosmetic surgery for their skin. You have this to help you in terms of inflammation, in having beautiful skin. And I think 100 shillings a day should be, it's an investment to your body. And so it goes for 3,000 Kenya shillings. There are 90 capsules in one, so you take 3 times a day, and that lasts you for 30 days. Yes. And I have to say this, you won't find this in the market, it's fast in the market. You might find burdock, I've seen it in some of the stores, but it's more expensive, and then the packaging is in plastic and it's not organic. So this is the first time I'll be launching a product that's not in the market. You will find Irish sea moss, but on its natural form. And the problem of having it in its natural form, which is still good, it's storage. You have to put it in the fridge and consume it within 3 days, because it's like a seaweed, it's like fish, it will get messed up. But this one is more convenient. It lasts you for 2 years, which of course when you buy it, it will last you for 1 month. But it's really convenient, you can carry it with you everywhere you go, put it in your handbag, it's very light. So also the convenient factor is important. And also people don't like the taste of sea moss, they don't like the taste of burdock root. One time I actually bought the bladderwrack in terms of its weed, and I boiled it at home and it was stinking so much because it's a fish. So you won't have that. So in terms of the taste, because it's in capsule form, so it's easy to consume and also it's more convenient. So I was pushed into living healthy and focusing on my health after my diagnosis with colon cancer about 14 years ago, where I went through my surgery. They had to remove 4 inches of my colon and also had to do chemotherapy. I did chemotherapy 12 sessions for 8 months. After my chemotherapy, I sat with my oncologist and I asked her, what next? She said, you're free, you're cancer free, go live your life. But I felt like that's not enough. So that's the moment whereby I told myself I need to educate myself in terms of cancer prevention. It happened for a reason. Maybe it was my lifestyle, or because 9% is genetics, 95% is really lifestyle. So that's when I got into the journey of educating myself and empowering myself. Because I would ask the doctor, I was very young, I was under 30 when I got colon cancer, and I asked the doctor, why did I get colon cancer? Even though I'm very shocked, because colon cancer occurs to 50 plus. They say it's an old person's disease, but now it's affecting younger people. But I asked him, and the doctor was so shocked. Even I remember when I was in hospital, they brought all these assistants to see me because I was so shocked I got colon cancer. So they had no answers. They had no research. And so I went and said, I need to find a way to protect myself because it's my initiative. No one is not going to help me. So while I got into reading, got into education about cancer prevention, about immunity, how our bodies, what we eat, what we take, what we see, whether we're sleeping affects our immunity. Because at the end of the day, we all have cancer cells, but it's when your immunity is low and compromised, that's when you fall sick. So I needed to find ways, how can I up my immunity? Already I have that disposition, so I need to work harder, give my body that ammunition to fight. And so I got into immunity prevention, and that's when I felt like I need to bring this to the world, because I have also many people who get in touch with me and say, hey, Bidanya, I've been diagnosed with cancer, what should I do? Instead of them reaching to the doctors, they're actually reaching to me and asking me, what did you do? What did you consume? So I felt there was a need for education. There was a need for empowerment in Kenya on how we can prevent cancer, because these cases are rising day by day. We've all been touched by someone who died because of cancer. But no one is talking about prevention. No one is talking about how for you to live a better life in terms of building your immunity. No one is talking about supplementation. Supplementation is happening a lot in the US, in the European cultures, but not in Kenya, because we believe that the food we have should be enough. But unfortunately, the food we have can be toxic. There's environmental pollution. It's not organic. You don't know where it's growing from. You don't know the water they're using, the pesticides. So as much as we say the food can help us, you have to make sure it's organic, which is not the case. And so I'm saying we need to arm our bodies and feed right. And that's why I felt it's important for me to empower my people, because Kenya is my home. I'm Kenyan. Even when I did my surgery and when I did my chemotherapy, everyone was saying, go to India, go to the US. I said, no, I want to do it in Kenya, because I felt I have the strength being at home, because I still went to the office, I still met my friends. So my people, it's important for us to educate and empower for your older generation, younger generation. We know so many young people are falling sick because of cancer. The question is why? We don't know, but it's the food we eat. We're not taking care of our bodies. Our grandmas and grandfathers were endowed with food from the shamba. They eat nduma, they eat sweet potatoes. They used to eat fruits in abundance. Right now, if I ask when's the last time you had an orange or you ate a watermelon, maybe you'll say 2 days ago, 3 days ago, but it's something you should be consuming every day. But our grandmothers and fathers used to get it just by the tree. We don't have that access anymore. We're very busy. And then our lifestyle is so busy. By the time when you think about eating right, by the time you think about eating your 5 servings of vegetables, the day is over. Umechukua mandazi, chai, and you're done. Soda, na mkate, and you think you're done. Milk, na mkate, but no. You need to feed yourself with the right nutrition, and I felt it's important for me to educate. So better living is not just about selling products. It's also going to be about education, empowering, having workshops, how to take care of yourself. Not only when it comes to immunity, but also how you feel in terms of your confidence, your skin, your hair, your joints. I have my mom, even my aunties, and people saying, oh, my joints. at least huwezi kutembea juu ya stairs anymore, but we have things that can help you with that. You know, we have stuff for joint health, and really it's just about living longer but better. And
so I'd like to know, a lot of people are now to help, they're health conscious.
yes,
So for your product, what is the one unique thing separates you from the rest? That's one question. Why would I buy better than my secondly, do you have a user journey? Actually, not user product journey, because everyone wants to know where the product comes from. It's more personal. So do you have like a product journey? Do I know how maybe you got your Irish symbols? Yeah, because for everything health, everyone wants to know what they're taking.
yes, yes. For the first question was, sorry again.
My first question
Yes.
is, with everyone having very health conscious products in the market,
Yes.
what is the one unique selling point that is
All right.
that represents your brand?
Yes. The one unique selling point is organic, and it's organic certified. So I do have a certification showing that it's sourced from organic sources. So that is one thing I have. The other unique selling proposition, we don't have this in the market. We have Irish sea moss, but not in capsule form. So this is convenient. You know, you can carry it with you, and it's in capsule form. We do have some of this product, mostly this, but on its natural form, which again, it's not organic. Because unfortunately, sourcing organic sea moss from Indian Ocean, it's very hard because it hasn't gone through the stages of certifications. We're not there yet. But I have a certification of having this in terms from when it was sourced, when it was packed. The other unique selling proposition, again, it's something that I've been using and I've seen it work. I've been using this for the last 10 years. So I'm not bringing something that I haven't used and seen the effectiveness of it. So all this I've been using. I started using it from its pure form. You know, when I would boil it at home, and it would really stink because it's a fish. And also I'd buy the sea moss in a jar, but again, it would get spoiled very quickly within 2 or 3 days. So there's conveniency, it's organic, pure organic, because I keep on saying, why take supplements that are not organic? Why eat something that's not organic? Because it beats the purpose. And also the element of convenience. So it's sourcing, I source it from only companies that can source it organic, that's organic. So I see where the product is being sourced from, and I have the certification. In terms of packaging, that it's done, of course, here in Kenya. So also I have that journey to see that it's the actual product being put into the brand. So that's what I have. And evidence in terms of the certification, it's organic. I hope I've answered your question. Yes. Yeah. I want them to take away that it's possible to heal your body. I want them to know that it's possible for you to actually take control of your body. Because I feel at times we go through so many things, we go through diseases, and we just run to medicine, and after you've been sorted and you're okay. But I think it's important for them to have the empowerment and knowledge that you can heal your body. The body can heal itself naturally, but you have to take that control. That is one thing that I want to bring. And also, it's not a one thing, it's a lifetime thing. It's something you have to do continuously and consciously. And also the element of enjoying life. I mean, we're not here for a long time. We keep on saying. So arm yourself with things that help you live better, do better. Because we all have dreams, all have missions. But if you're not healthy, you're not gonna meet those dreams. And there's one thing that says that you can have all the problems in the life, but when you're sick, you only have one problem, and that is getting healthy. So my message is, it's possible to heal. You can take control of your life. I took control of my life after my 14 years when I was diagnosed with colon cancer. I'm here by the grace of God, but I had to be intentional about it. I had to go out and educate myself about it. but it's possible to heal. It's possible to have a better life. It's possible to enjoy life and the journey it gives us. That because there's quite a lot that nature can offer. So you'll be seeing a lot of product launches in the next 3 months. I'm already working on something. So every 3 months, 4 months, I'll be launching something very effective and also very unique that's not in this market. There are 2 major products that are not being sold in this market, and I believe it's important, and they're very effective when it comes to liver support, kidney support. So there's quite a lot I'll be doing that. But 5 to 10 years from here, I want better living to be a movement. I want to see many people incorporating living healthy, supplementing. I want to see you going to the supermarket and saying, I want Irish sea moss for energy and immunity. Because I know with the men, it's hard for you guys to take tablets. Or you say, Antakula to should be okay. But I want to see that people actually taking control of their health because it's important. I have a feeling that we just eat whatever we're given, so it's about selecting what we're eating. Our nyama chomas that we love here, there's also an issue with nyama choma, kuku choma. But anyway, I just want to see people embracing living healthy, both mentally, physically, spiritual, and it becomes a movement. Because this is not just about a brand, it's about a movement of people living better and empowering themselves to live better. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be praying for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You mentioned it being a movement.
Yes.
Are we going to have let's say a subscription, a group that people can follow and keep themselves in check?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm planning to do, to get a movement whereby there's a community of us learning. We'll be having workshops. We'll be traveling together if possible. We'll be working out together because movement is also important. But just having a community whereby people can ask questions, ask for support. Like I said before, I get a lot of inquiries from people who've been diagnosed by cancer. They get in touch with me, they DM me and say, Bidanya, I got cancer, what should I do? So just having that community of people who want to heal. Because I remember when I had cancer, I was told to go see, do I need to go to a cancer group? I said, no, I don't want to go to where everyone has cancer. I need, I want positivity. So it's that community whereby you all come together, we're eating together, we're enjoying together, we're working out together, just building a better life. Because at the end of the day, when you wake up healthy, energetic, there's so much you can do. There's so much power in that.
Since you started coming up better living and products, has your family and friends been involved in that journey from the time you had the idea in your head to implement it?
Yes, my mom especially. And when I started the supplementation journey, I used to also send supplements to her. And she says it's really changed her life in terms of energy. So they've been involved with that. When we talked about the packaging, I'd involve them. Some of them, one of them, I forced them to start taking Badok roots. So they have been involved and very supportive. They'll be here today. Mama will speak because she's seen me through that journey. She's seen me buying all these things. She tells me I've given her so many things. In the morning when she wakes up, there's quite a lot she's taking. And she says it's because of me. But she says she's seen the changes. Yeah, and she's more, and she's 74. But she's so energetic and she's here and she loves dancing. Yes, and I believe it's through what I've made her do. And also I'm a juicing fanatic. I'm a juicing addict. So at home they started juicing because also that is something that's so beneficial. And she said she's seen how it's improved her skin, her energy in the morning. So yeah, my family by force, by fire, they were involved and they're using the brand. Yeah. This is a message to my community. This is not just products, but it's a movement. And it's really to inspire you to live a better life, to empower the power of healing, because there's true healing. I was able to do it not by my might, of course, but by God's grace, but also by intentionally selecting what I put in my body, how I live, what I consume, what I read. And I can't wait for you to join this community of wellness, enjoyment, health, energy, and also fun. Okay. Amazing, amazing outfit because I have to represent. Then the guests will enjoy jazz music as they have live brunch. So we're having brunch for 2 hours whereby they get to choose from detox juices to mimosas, the ones who want mimosas, to all kinds of foods. And then we'll have entertainment in jazz by a saxophonist. There's a lot of photo booths. There's a 360 for you to take some photos with me. And then there's a few speeches from my mom, from my sister, from my aunties. And then later on we'll dance and enjoy. Yes. But good food, good conversation, good wine, and just enjoying life and living well because it's all about better living. Yes. Thank you.